Hello, welcome to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, making it simple. I'm Dizzy Juggler, and this is our tutorial series to help you get the most out of Microsoft Flight Simulator and make your flight simming experience better. Our goal is to make sense of all of this and hopefully avoid this. Let's get right into this episode. Right, here we are in the Pilatus PC-12. Just plotted a course from Nice to Palermo. And this video is going to be about an issue that I know many of you have struggled with. I watched many videos where the person actually fixed this problem, and I was never able to actually do it myself. And I was ready to rage quit and throw my PS5 out the window, and then by accident I happened to do it, and then I figured out what's going on. So here's the issue. You plot your course, you upload it to your FMS on the PC-12, and you see here all of the waypoints, and you scroll through, and we end up with the dreaded discontinuity. So if you go to this button here, skip to waypoint, this will advance us through the map. This is a quick way to do it, to check if you have a discon. You go through here and you're looking for that line to stay continuous all the way through, and there's our discon. So there's two ways you can do this. You can actually do it with the controller, the PS5 controller. I believe it would work on Xbox as well with the controller. It's a little bit tricky. So you need to be in cursor mode, and then you go to this discontinuity, and when you see it highlighted, you hold the X button. And sometimes it doesn't work on the first try. You got to try it a few times. And sometimes I think you have to be more on this side. There you go. So now, if you saw that, it popped up to say delete waypoint or something. It happens really fast. Now, we've been given this prompt in two places, activate or cancel, and you can see in the middle here it says remove waypoint. So that's the action that we're doing. Now, the thing is, sometimes if you move your cursor while you're holding X, it may highlight more than one waypoint. So what we're going to do is scroll to that waypoint. So we want to make sure it's just the one discontinuity that has this slash through it. Otherwise, we could be deleting more than one item. And I like to go over here to click activate instead of over here, because you might accidentally click on something else, because, you know, the accuracy of the cursor is not so great. I will show you in another video where, you know, you're pointing at one thing and it's highlighting something else. You like that? Like I'm pointing at the whatever that button is there. But anyway, I'm pointing at one button, it's highlighting a completely different button. So that's why I don't like using this activate. Down here, it's a little bit safer, because it has happened to me where I tried to press this one and it pressed something else and messed things up. So we're just going to hit activate. That deletes the discon. And now if we keep going, you can see now it's created a line to the next waypoint, and you can follow through to see if there are any others. Okay, so now we're going to reset that discontinuity so I can show you the second method. I mean, the first one was super easy. Like I said, it just takes a couple of cracks at it. So we're going to reload that flight plan, and there you can see the discontinuity is back. We'll just scroll down here. Oop, too far, I think. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so the easier way, I mean, like I said, you can do it with the controller. You just got to take a few stabs at it sometimes, but with the mouse, and you can use a mouse on PS5, also on Xbox. So with the mouse, it's simple. You just wait till you point to the discon, let it highlight, and click the left mouse button and click on, get that to highlight, delete waypoint, activate, and there we go. We've got a connection between the two waypoints. Simple as that. Hope you found this helpful. Please like and subscribe. More helpful videos on the way. Try that again. Bonus tip for everyone who stuck around this far into the video. Actually, two bonus tips. I'll give it a quick one here. So we were down here in the flight plan. If you want to return back to where your aircraft is, you can just click this button here that says Center AC, which is Center Aircraft. You can click the soft key or the touchpad, and that takes you back to centering on the aircraft. The other pro tip here that I wanted to give you that's actually more meaningful is you can actually fill up this whole column with the flight plan to see more waypoints. If you go down to this screen down here and you click on this button here, and this is kind of messed up because each one of these is like, if you want to affect the pilot's PFD, you click on that button. The upper MFD, which is this one, is the one we want to affect. It actually affects the lower one. So, bug, Flight Sim 2024 bug. So we got to actually click on lower MFD to affect the upper MFD. It's a mouthful. And click page, and hopefully there you go. So now you can see it filled this whole column with the flight plan. So while you're in flight, you can keep tabs on where you are. I find it helpful to see more waypoints than the little one, because after you've set up your flight, you don't really need that other information at the bottom until maybe later on. But this helps. Hopefully that helps you, and we'll see you next time.